So what do you mean by priority? Priority means the one which supersedes everything else is priority. The one which, so what do you mean by priority? Priority means the one which supersedes everything else is priority. So, right. Reading. Now, what do you mean by reading? I want to tell you, don't read. Do not read at all. I tell you, do not read at all. Why I am telling you not to read? Because I want you to study. I want you to study. I don't want you to read. I want you to study. I want you to focus. I want you to excel. I want you to master a particular skill. It's not like every man's cup of tea. It's not every man's cup of tea. Yes, OET reading. Part C. OET reading. Part C. Now, what do you mean by reading? Like onion has, or skin has 3 layers. I'm talking in your medical language because I'm a language doctor. So, like the skin has 3 layers, you have 3 stages of reading. Number 1, epidermis, mesodermis, and endodermis. So as you go deep, okay, you will get the quality. The deeper you dig, the more the chances of finding diamonds. So dig deeper, dig deeper, dig deeper. Now, pre-reading, while reading, and a post-reading. The 3 stages. The 3 stages of reading. Now, what is this? The 3 stages of reading. Why am I focusing all these things? Because I'm a language expert. I am trained, not 1 training certification, but 3 training certifications I do have. 2 are domestic and 1 international. When I tell you something, that means it is important. The 3 stages of reading: pre-listening stage, while listening stage, post-listening stage. So we have 3 stages. Pre-listening stage. So this is the pre-listening stage. The while listening stage, reading rights. In the same way, it will be for listening also. Right. Okay. Discovering the techniques. Discovering the secrets. Discovering the secrets within. Discovering the secrets within. So when you're reading, the reading comprehension. So, or unfolding the secrets or discovering the secrets, the reading comprehension. Fine. So now, number 1 is pre-reading. Number 2 is while reading. Number 3 is post-reading. Now, before that, I'm going to ask you one particular thing, and you are supposed to write in the chat box. the problems that you're facing. The problems that you're facing. So write down the problems that you're facing. So one problem or two problems or three problems. What exactly are the problems you're facing in reading? Why it is difficult you feel? What are the things that are hindering you? Is it the vocabulary? Is it the grammar? Is it the sentences? The quality of the sentences? Is it, the subject verb agreement? Is it the meaning? What exactly are you facing? Is it the time management? What is your problem? Why you are not able to find the answers? Or why you are upset or anxious? For what? You are depressed. And what are you expecting from me? I should know so that I can follow it up with you. I'm giving you 30 seconds. Write not 30 seconds, 60 seconds. Write as many, I'm there. Maybe full night I'm going to sit with you. Kill your sleep. 60 seconds. Write down all your problems because I'm going to attend them now. So write down in the chat box. You have my permission now to list the problems you have. Think and write down. I'm going to teach you many different things now. Yes. Yes. Fine. Having done this, we are moving ahead. So, reading part C. OET reading part C. There are many things which we are facing difficulty to know, because we are not able to connect the pieces. For example, when my son was a child, I don't remember my childhood, but I remember when my son was a child, I used to buy him some toys and cardboard games. For example, map of India with the different cut pieces of the states. So in order to tell them, teach them, where is Kashmir, where is Kerala, where is Andhra Pradesh, where is Gujarat, like that. I used to show that size, color, shape. And I said, so fit this one here. Then he will struggle, and he used to fit. Dad, this is, so he feels very happy. And this is Maharashtra to the western side. This is Kashmir to the northern side. And this is Kerala to the south. So then he will remember many different things. Kerala, south, with the shape of the picture. Shape, the name of the state, Kerala, and the direction south. So this is called interlinked learning style. This is called the theory of connectivity. You are connecting a shape with its location, knowing its direction. So when these three things are learned together, it will make a standard impression on his mind. In the same way, when we learn something, automatically that will be imprinted on the mind. Imprinted on the mind. Then it is unforgettable. Never again in his life he will forget that. So that's those secrets we are going to learn today. Reading is comprehension, similar to listening comprehension. Both comprehension. This is one side of the coin, that is another side of the coin called comprehension. Language comprehension means understanding, means wisdom. That means application of knowledge is wisdom. English language comprehension has two sides. One is listening, one is reading. That's it. One through the words and sounds, one through the letters and script. Both are similar. They go side by side. Both require grammar. Both required vocabulary. Both require sentences. Everything is the same except one thing where there is a difference. The pronunciation. The pronunciation. In listening, you hear. And if you do not pronounce wrongly, you will misguide or cause confusion in the audience. Now, in the sentences, somebody wrote, finger out. It's not finger out, it is figure out. F-I-G-U-R-E, figure out. Means identify, means understand, means comprehend. But you have typed it finger out. Peter sir notices everything. When the time comes, he opens it up. I don't mind who wrote that, but I know everything. That's not a problem because everyone has some mistake. One person did not write anything when I asked to write. Why? They know and I know. So when I told you to write, why you did not write your problems, that's it. That means you are not ready to open up. You are not ready to listen to someone. You have only your problems. You are not ready for the solutions. You are only focusing on problems. Yes. You are only focusing on problems. So you are not ready to listen to somebody. You are only ready to tell. You want to learn. You want to do everything, but you are not ready to listen. Even when a child says, stop, better stop. Because there is something there in front of you. Maybe a snake, maybe a ditch, or a bottomless pit. Or you are falling down the road into a hollow somewhere. So, better to listen first. Afterwards, you can judge. So, listening is a virtue. You should have patience to listen. Many people will ask me, sir, 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 sir. But that sincerity is different. What do you mean by sincerity? Do your work and the rest will follow. That is called sincerity. Sincerity is that. Obedience to responsibility. Obedience to responsibility. You should not panic. You should be cool. You should be relaxed. You should be patient. If you have all these things, everything will fall into your pocket. Into your pocket. That is called style. It is not like running downstream. Running downstream is that job which every Tom, Dick and Harry can do. Why, sir, you are using this Tom, Dick and Harry? That means any common person. Any common person. It is an English idiom. Tom, Dick and Harry means any person. Anyone. That's the meaning there. So, swimming downstream or boating downstream, anyone can do. Because it demands swimming upstream in the opposite direction of the stream. River is flowing from that side to this side. Flood is coming from that side to this side. Somebody is drowning there and you want to go there. You need a double courage. You need double strength. You need increased vigor, muscle power. That is what it is. And passion to win. That's the icing on the cake. What do you mean by icing on the cake? That means the topmost layer, which is very pleasant, pleasing to everyone. Icing on the cake. So the passion to do something is the icing on the cake. Do you have that passion? Then you can win. 100% people. 100% people are there in the world. Out of this 100% people, I'm telling you the secret. The secret is here. The secret is here. The secret is here. The secret is here. Yes. Yes. And yes. What is that secret? Now let me tell you. The goal in your mind and the desire in your heart. The goal in your mind and the desire in your heart. These are there within. You can do it. Yes. You can do it. Do you have the goal in mind? Do you have the desire in your heart? No. We have fear. Can I do it? A person who doubts, a person who is fierce, is already half dead. He's already half dead. That means his power is only half. We need double horsepower. You are starting with half horsepower. You cannot start only. Then how you can expect yourself to be seen on the top of the summit? On the top of the mountain? Impossible. Impossible. You need rejuvenated energy. You have to be double powerful. Yes. You have to tighten up your buckles. You should boost yourself with energy. This reading is a mountain. You have to be ready with everything. So there are 100%. And in this 100%, I know some people will go off. Let them go. Because they are half dead. Only those people who stay till the end are winners. If you want diamonds, you have to start, you have to dig deep. So, among these 100% people, 90% people are ordinary people. They are born, they live, and they die. They will not make any difference to the world. They are fit for nothing fellows. They don't have a name. They don't have any speciality. They don't have any purpose in life. They don't have ambition. They're just living. Are you one of those 90? Test and check. Test and check. Because these are common people. What they do are common things. What they do are normal things. What they do are usual things. Even a mad fellow, even an ignorant fellow, even a foolish fellow, even an imbecile fellow will do those things. They are born, they live, they die. They get up, they take bath, they go to work, they have their lunch, they come back, spend some time with the TV, eat food, watch a movie, and sleep. That is their daily routine. Do you belong to that category where, and at the end of the day, you ask him, or at the beginning of the next day, you ask them, what is the special thing? What are the special things that you did today? They will say, nothing. That means he is nothing. His getting up is nothing. His sleeping is nothing. His doing everything is nothing. There is not even a single thing that he can say, yes, I did this. That's it. But if you ask me, I can tell. I have taught Gina Shrestha, a doctor from the UK. She is in the UK. I have taught her something important. I woke up in the middle of the night. Not woke up, I was awake the night, 1:30, and I taught her something important. Not to brood over spilt milk, not to be upset, not to be tensed, but to focus on goal. A person who looks back will not reach the target. He will be only looking back. His orientation is backwards. Orientation should be forwards. And there is a doctor called Fareed. He is in the Saudi Arabia or Dubai or whatever, the Middle East country. This is his first class, midnight class for him. And I taught him. And he told me that my classes are excellent. And he referred to many students. I have loads to tell. Just in my previous session, you go and watch the YouTube. There was one doctor called Dr. Kakar. Her actual name is Ayman. She is from the UK. I don't know her, but I let her in because I don't know who. I thought it might be Dr. Farid or some new student. And I thought it was a man because I had 3 new students, men. So I thought one of them. So I allowed. But she came and said, she gave a wonderful testimony. She said, sir, this is my second session only with you. I said, yes, I don't allow everyone normally. She told me one thing. I subscribed your channel and I watched all your videos. After attending your videos, I increased my score from 26-29 to 34-36. You can hear there the audio. Her testimony is there in the previous session. So that is, I did something special in her life. Like that, many people told many things about the sessions. I have a lot of things to say. I can proudly say that I have taught online and there's a proof. This many things I have given. I have explained one question and I explained about synonyms. I explained about idioms. I explained about C2 vocabulary. I explained about synonyms, meanings, related words. I explained about names, numbers, new words, difficulty words, and special words and phrases. I told about skimming, I told about scanning, and I told about solving. So many things I can say. So now, are you in that 90%? The next one, remaining 10%. In the remaining 10%, 9% people or rogues. Neither they do the work, nor allow anybody else to do the work. They won't do the work, and they won't allow others to do the work. These are called as spoil sports. If you want to read, they say, why do you want to read? Come on, sleep. No problem. Many people are doing like that. Why you want to struggle this much? If you say, I want this, they say, why? They'll not allow you to do. Okay, come on, we'll go to the movie, they'll say. Okay, we'll chat. They'll come and, what you are reading? Oh, you are reading. They'll disturb you. They spoil your mind. They poison your mind and they leave. Ultimately, you will not do and they will not do. These are called spoiled sports. And the remaining 1%. Whether the boss comes or doesn't come, whether the supervisor sees or doesn't see, whether the neighbors or the colleagues work or do not work, they are glued to their seats from morning 9 o'clock to evening 6 o'clock, from the starting time to the ending time. They come before 5 minutes and put the thumb impression. After 5 minutes only, they leave the thumb impression and go, because they want to close all the files and set everything right and then go. They will not get everything ready before 10 minutes and go to the there. When the time is up exactly 6 o'clock, then they will fingerprint and go off. 6:01, they will fingerprint and go. No, he will finish everything. Till 6 o'clock, he will be on the job. After the clock rings, then he will set everything, close the computer. It takes 3 to 4 minutes or 5 minutes. Lock everything. Then he will go. Maybe he will be the last person to put the thumb impression. And he will be the first person to put the thumb impression. For him, thumb impression is not important. For him, duty is more important. But for the rest, thumb impressions are more important, because at the end of the day, salary is that thing which they want the most. What type of a person are you? Every day I tell everyone, do one reading, do one listening, do one speaking, do one writing, submit your scores, submit your timetable. 90%, 9%, 1%. What category are you in? In which group are you? Because of this 1%, people who are workaholics, the world is still running. If they stop working, the world will be in a disaster. Because these 1% only are successful people. Because of them only, the world is moving forward. Others are caterpillar, where are you? Wherever you left me, there I am. That's it. That is the way of life. So, are you dynamic? Are you goal-oriented? Are you following the appropriate means to reach the end? There are 2 flights. One is going to Canada and one is going to Australia. You sit in the Australian flight and you want to go to Canada. How is that possible? Wrong route. Be careful. What is your means? The vehicle which is taking you to the goal. Here the goal is result OET. But in reading, the means or the ship which is taking you there, vocabulary, synonyms, vocabulary, and vocabulary. If you do not know vocabulary, then that means you are lost. The vocabulary ship is taking you to cross the ocean, OET, and leave you on the other side, that is UK or some other destination. Hope you understand. I don't know whether you are there or not. How many are there, I least bother. But this is what it is. So be careful. Before you go for the war. You prepare yourself. Like that you have to prepare. That is the secret within. The ambition in your mind and the desire in your heart. Both are parallel. Keep them with you. So you have 3 stages. 3 stages. The first one is the pre-reading stage. The second one is the while reading stage. And the third one is the post-reading stage. Pre-reading stage is like planning. Write down whatever you want to write. Pre-reading stage is planning. Planning. Second one, while reading stage, is the execution. And post-reading stage is the evaluation. Whether it is right or not. Why part. The first one is the how part. The second one is the where part. And the third one is the why part. The pre-reading stage, planning how. The while reading stage is the execution where. And the post-reading stage is the evaluation why and not. I hope you understand what I'm talking. If you can understand the sense of what I'm talking, you're going to score A grade. And if you want A grade, you stay with me. If you want just a B, that's up to you. Stay away from me because I will be a bitter juice for you. Bitter gourd juice for you. So stay away from me. I will be happy because I will not trouble you. So here you have to master the stages. That is called mastery. You will become a professional. You become proficient. You will be talented. Right. Now, vocabulary has 3 parts here. Yeah. So here vocabulary. Names, numbers, new vocabulary, difficult vocabulary, and special phrases. Now, what are these names and how to identify them? How to identify them? Names are very important. They give 50% of the answers. And identifying them is very easy because names are special and special names are called proper nouns, and proper nouns, not common nouns, proper nouns. Simon is Simon. Simon is a teacher, but not every teacher is Simon. And Simon is one teacher and his proper name is Simon because he is special, has a special name that is Simon. And teacher is my common name. Simon is my special name. Teacher Simon, many people call me. Teacher is ordinary name. Simon is my. When you come and call teacher, all the teachers will look at you. But when you say Simon, then I will look at you. All others will go on doing their work. That is special. So these names have capital letters. They are taller than the rest. Their stature is high. They look proudly like this. And they say, here I am, like a king among the ministers, like a prime minister among the ministers. And prime minister will be there in the center, and everyone will be around. And everyone will be looking at the prime minister. They will not be sitting here, that side, this side, facing the prime minister, facing the president, facing the leader, facing the king, or facing the emperor. You see a classroom, all the students, teacher is one. All the letters and the capital letter is one. That comes in the beginning of the sentence, and it stands proudly. And all the other letters in the sentence are small. They bend down and salute the teacher. That's it. So here, these nouns will be capital letters, and it is very easy to identify. I'm going to show you later. Very easy to identify. Capital letters. Height. There's the difference. Number two, numbers. Numbers are different. They are totally different. They have peculiar shape. They have peculiar shape. In 1,000 words in a page, you can identify numbers very easily. Why? Because of their shape. So numbers, very important, 20%. So names and numbers comprise 50%. That's it. And the next, new vocabulary. New vocabulary means the first time in your life you learn something is new vocabulary. New vocabulary. Then what I want you to do is, now I will give you a challenge. I'll give you a challenge. The challenge is this. Now you write the most difficult of the challenge. Write 12 most difficult words of your lifetime, means till now. Write 12 most difficult words, of your lifetime. Yeah. I'm giving you 5 minutes. No hurry. Take your notebook and recall most difficult words of your lifetime. Spelling wrong also, no problem. Whatever you want to write, you write. Most difficult words. 12 words you have to write. And out of these, for example, 6 people are there. 6 into 12, 72 words. And out of these 72 words, many people will not know many words. I want to identify that. What are the words which you know that you think that others do not know? Such words are difficult words. Most difficult words. You should recall, for example, schizophrenia. Schizophrenia. Many people do not know the spelling also. If I say schizophrenia. But if you write the spelling, then they will pronounce it wrongly. It is SCHIZOPHRENIA. O P H R E N I A. They will say schizophrenia, schizophrenia, what all I have heard. Like that. The words which you know and you think that others do not know, such words you write there. Take 5 minutes, you may know number of words. What you know, and you feel that many people, 9 out of 10 don't know. Such words you discover from the back of your brain. It will not be in the front of your brain. It will be back brain. Bring them forward. Do some exercise, mental exercise. Mental exercise. Write in your notebook first. Afterwards, you can write here. After writing all the 12 words, then type one after another. No need to write all the words at a time. If you can write like that also, you can write. Write in an order 1, 2, 3, 4. No problem if you type one word, then another word, then like that also. Type all the words. Whichever you saw in your reading. Okay. Write in your notes, then type and post. Write 12 words. Write 12 words which you feel that you know these words are difficult. Even I do not know 100%. I believe that many people do not know these words. Like that I want. Because we'll know what type of words, why they are special. I will explain you afterwards. Let me get some water. Yes. 12 most difficult words of your lifetime. So 3 more minutes left. Yes. Right. Very good. Now, I'm going to show you the power of one word, D-I-R-E. So here, this girl, she's a doctor. Okay. She's a doctor and she has written one very good word. The word is a dyer. D-I-R-E. What is the power of this word I'm going to show you now? Now here it is. That is it. Dyer. Very small word. The power of this word. Dyer. D-I-R-E. Dyer.
Dyer. Dyer. Dyer. Dyer. Dyer. Dyer.
So very serious or extreme. Very serious or extreme. That is the very bad in UK, informal. Informal, not formal. Okay, dire. Yes. Now, so now the word dire has two meanings. One is very serious and second one is very extreme. What is the power of serious? Now see. Serious is B1. B1 means lower intermediate. Lower intermediate. That means 6th to 10th class students. Now let us go to the other word, extreme. What is the power of this one? This is also B. That is B1. This is B2. B2 means intermediate level, means grade 11 and grade 12. And dire is very high level. Okay, dire is very high level. It is even more powerful than that. Right. So dire means, okay. So the next, yeah. So there are some words only 2 students have written. What about the others? Yeah, Nicole. Nicole is from, do I know this? Nicole from Philippines. Hello, Nicole, where are you from? Hello, you have done a good job. Can you unmute and tell about yourself? Where are you from?
I'm Nicole. I'm from Philippines, but I am here in UAE as of the moment.
Yeah, I remember, I think some time back, long time back, I think you communicated with me one time, right?
Yeah, correct, sir.
Yes, I remember. God bless me with wonderful memory. Okay, great. Fine. So you are the same, right? Thank
Great,
you.
sir. Great, you remember.
Oh, sorry. You were talking something. I muted. I did not know that you were about to talk. It's okay. So now there are a number of words. So what about the rest? Okay. Now you see, in these words, many words we do not know. Now I'll give you one word. Amelioration. This is one word. How many of you know this word? Write yes. If you do not write no, you write no. Amelioration. If you know the word, write yes. If you do not know the word, write no. Yes. Exacerbation. Very good. One good word. Another one. What is the power of this word? Exacerbation. Exacerbation. Exacerbation, not exacerbation.
exacerbation, 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 exacerbation,
Okay. The process of making something that is already bad even worse. Already it is bad. You're making it worse. That means from the pan into the fire. That's the point here. So if I say he fell from the pan into the fire, that is an idiom. From the pan into the fire is an idiom. People don't understand. That means his condition deteriorated. Now, deteriorated, another word we got. So, this is a very high level word. So, now I am going to simplify this one. Sorry. Exacerbate. Exacerbate. There's a verb. That's a verb. Right. Next. Deterioration, I said, for example. Deterioration is C1. Same meaning. Same meaning, deteriorate. And C1 means what? Upper intermediate. Upper intermediate level means graduation and post-graduation. C1 means graduation and post-graduation, C1 level. Then the same word I will increase to okay. Yes, deterioration. This is an even bigger word. So the power is increasing.
Deterioration, deterioration, deterioration.
Right. Now I have shown you C1 words. The word inculcation and the word inculcate. So these are some extraordinary words. This is formal. So write down formal. So if you write this word in your letter, inculcating excellent, inculcating excellent lifestyle will enhance the recovery process. Now see the word inculcate. So it is formal. This is a formal letter you are writing. Formal and informal. So whenever you know a formal word, try to use that word. If it is informal, that means don't write. If someone says, if the Cambridge Dictionary says informal, do not use. There are three options: formal, semi-formal, and informal. So formal, you must use. Semi-formal, may or may not. Informal, do not. That's the point. So whenever there is a word called formal, then use that word. It's very important because these words will give you marks. Write down formal, informal, semi-formal. Formal words, if you write, you will get above average. That means B plus and A. B plus and A. That means you will get above 400. Above 400 is above average. 300 to 400 is average. Average. 300 is also not pass, you know that. 300 to 400 is average. And 200 to 300 is below average. So if you use formal words, you will get above average. If you use semi-formal, you will get average. If you use informal words, you will use below average. Write down. These are the new things you have learned today. Informal means below quality. Formal means above quality. Semi-formal is neutral quality. So whichever you want to use, you use. But think before you ink. Next. Diminishing. diminish, diminish. This is neither formal nor informal. It's semi-formal. It is not must to use. It is C1. C1 means graduation and post-graduation. To reduce or in size or importance. Then the same word, diminishing. Okay. Or you can say disintegrate. Disintegrate.
Disintegrate.
Same thing, to become weaker or be destroyed by breaking into small pieces. Diminish, disintegrate. Now this one, this is which word? Very powerful word. Disintegration. This is even powerful word. This is even powerful word. Now I'll bring it to the root. Remove this. Remotion. This is the root. Now the power is C1. Now if this C1, then what about disintegrate and disintegration? It is beyond comparison. This is C1 means graduate and postgraduates only can use this word. +2, +1 students cannot use this word that much efficiently. So efficiency, people with efficiency only can use this word. Okay. Then till now we have seen C1 words only. Ameliorate. Ameliorate means the positive side, to make a bad or unpleasant situation better. Oh, it's okay, no problem. Don't worry. I'll take care of it. You'll be happy. Oh, I worry about my situation. You know, it's paining me. I have never faced such a situation in my life, and I feel that I'm left alone. What should I do, nurse? Now, how I'm going to survive? You say my condition deteriorated. How I'm going to face this? How I'm going to encounter this situation? How I'm going to manage? Don't worry. This is very common. For you, you have seen this for the first time in your life. You're facing or you have seen somebody. But we are nurses. It is common for us. And we have seen number of cases. And everyone is managing well. And I trust you also can manage well if you follow these conditions. So you are calming him down. If I were in your position, I would also have been in panic and anxious and tense. But let me tell you, there is nothing to worry at all, because 5 to 10% of the diabetes patients cannot control at one stage or the other. So therefore, they have to take insulin injections. There is nothing we can do. But believe me, if you follow on a regular basis, everything will be fine in place. So this is called, relaxing. Okay, bringing him from a bad to an unpleasant situation to a better situation. From anxiety to pacified state. Now I'm going to show you some more words, what you can use in writing and those words which you cannot use in speaking. The words which you can use in writing, but you cannot use in speaking. Incontinence. This depends on the audience. This is a very specialized word. It's not just formal. It's not formal, it's specialized. It is specialized. What do you mean by specialized? What do you mean by specialized? Specialized means not ordinary. It is extraordinary. Not a common man can speak. And this is related to the medical field. You must write, but you must not speak. In your speaking test, don't use this word. You lose your marks. Because the person you are speaking to is a patient. The interlocutor is a patient. The interlocutor is a patient. And then he cannot understand the meaning of this word. He cannot understand the meaning of this word. So never use this word in the speaking test. Why? Because you cannot speak this medical word with a common man. Common man has no knowledge to this high profile language. He cannot understand. So you are using these words which they cannot understand is a fault. Is a mistake. Because there is no meaning in using a word. Where is that means you are giving meat to a baby. It is a problem. It will choke his throat. And he may suffer. And he may even die. Anything may happen there. So don't do experiments with ordinary people. Because it is medical word and it is a very specialized word. We use only with medical people and specialized people. Now you are writing a letter to a doctor or a nurse or a physiotherapist or somebody else. You can use this word because they know this word. They can understand it. And you are exhibiting and you are displaying this word shows that you know extraordinary words and you can use them appropriately. Now this word is a very special word. This one word is so powerful, which is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13 words. The meaning of this one word incontinence is inability to control the excretion of urine or the contents of the bubble. So strong. So use this word in writing. If this problem is there, if the patient cannot control the excretion of the urine or the contents of the bowels, is unable, then use the word Mr. Baker. Okay, Mr. Baker. So incontinence was managed by pads. Incontinence pads. Incontinence was managed by pads. Incontinent pads. That is what it is. So he has this problem. So this problem was efficiently managed by pads. That's it. So simple as that. Instead of that, if you write inability to control the excretion of urine and the contents of the bowels, that's why he was provided with pads. That means you lost your marks. You'll get a B grade. But if you still do mistakes in that, you'll get C+. So now, let us see some words here, which you have written. Here. Omnipotent. Having unlimited power and able to do anything. Very good word. Obdurate. Very big word. Very good. Abstinence. Now I'm going to show you this word. Abstinence. This word, a root word is abstain. Abstain. Another word is refrain. Refrain is a C2 word. Now see here. Refrain means cessation. To avoid or stop yourself from doing something. Avoid smoking. Avoid drinking. Like smoking cessation. This is a C2 word. Refraining from lifting heavy objects. Write this one, you will get 10 marks. Write this word, you will get additional 10 marks. Because this word cannot be written by ordinary people. This shows that you are very strong. A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2. A1, A2 means below average. B1, B2, average. C1, C2, above average. A1, A2, below average. B1, B2, average. C1, C2, above average. Now, what type of words you want to give because you want to get average marks or above average marks? That you have to follow. So, refrain. Now, next word I just told you, cessation. These are the words you have to, you will get. Cessation. means ending or stopping, meaning same. So the other word for this, the root word is cease. Everyone will say stop. To stop. Cease means B2. Means in average, higher level of average. Means 11th grade and 12th grade students. Now, if we say this, if you use the word stop, then what power it is? See here. This is A1. Stop and cease. See how much difference. Stop means LKG, UKG, nursery level. Stop means LKG, UKG level. Cease means C's means 11th grade and 12th grade. So that is the level. See here. How much a difference. Not everyone can use the word cease. Okay. And cessation is even a higher word. Okay. So try to use such words. Aboriginal. So very special word. Precision. You made a mistake. Precision. No, precision. Precision. Precision.
Precision, precision, precision.
The quality of being exact. Neither more nor less. Means perfect. Accurate. Correct. These are the synonyms. Then next. Auscultation. The word is not there in the dictionary. Okay. The word is not at all there in the dictionary. Okay. You have to see in some other dictionary then. All the words, don't think that all the words, because it's a medical word. So you have to go to the medical dictionary. Okay. It isn't in the Cambridge dictionary yet. Okay, you can add the definition. That's it. Take the medical dictionary and you can add. Okay. So come Cambridge English corpus, it has come. Fine. Right, now see this one, what I'm showing you. Good. This is how I'm increasing the power of the words. Good. Good is A1. Good is A1. Good. Now take another word. Excellent. Excellent, the power of word. A2. So A1, A2. Good is nursery, LKG, UKG. Excellent is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 classes. So I'm showing you the level of the word. Good has become to excellent. A1 to A2. Pleasant. A2. Pleasant also A2. Wonderful. A2. Wonderful A2. I'm showing you all the different words. Awesome. Awesome is C2. Awesome is C2. Why don't you use the word awesome instead of good? Why don't you use awesome instead of good? When this is going to give better marks. Okay. You can use the word awesome. It's great. Okay. Next, let us say remarkable. Good progress. Remarkable progress. B2. Right? All are synonyms. All are synonyms. Remarkable means good, means something unusual or something special and therefore surprising and worth mentioning. The level is high. Okay. Right. Remarkable. Then you can say considerable. Good progress. Considerable progress. Why don't you use this word B2? If you don't know awesome, you can use considerable. Noticeable. Remarkable, considerable, noticeable, recognizable. Good progress, good progress. Okay, excellent is only A2. Instead of that one, considerable is B2. Very good. It's upper average, not above average, upper average level. Okay. Then noticeable. Noticeable is C1. Why don't you use this word in your writing and speaking? Noticeable progress, noticeable enhancement was displayed. Recovery is noticeable, noticeable recovery. Right. The next one. Write down the synonyms of all. These are all good. Recognizable. Same thing. Easy to recognize. B1. This is less. This power is less. It is B1. B1 means what? 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th grade students. So you have to identify. Then the word identifiable or identify. B2. Identify is B2. Instead of good, you can write B2 word. Identification is B2. Identically means similarly. LY. So different words you see. What are the power of these words? Then assessment. B2. Assessment is B2. Evaluation. Is C1. Now you want to write assessment or you want to write evaluation? You decide. You decide all these things because these only will come in the exam. They will definitely come in the exam. So, importance, one word. It is B1. Importance means B1. Now I am changing this one. The meaning I am writing. Prominence is a higher level word. So you can check it with prominent. Prominent is C1. So prominence is even higher. I told you. Now you want to write important or prominent. Now take another word, fundamental, basic. Basic is B1. Fundamental means basic only is C2. Now you want to use basic or fundamental. Forming the base. You can see here. Fundamental means forming the base. Whereas base means B2. Okay. B2. So you want to use a B2 word or C2 word. So fundamental is a C2 word. So you can use fundamentally instead of basically. Now let us see the words. Basically. Basically is B2. Fundamentally is C2. Fundamentally means basic only, but the word is level is different. B2 means grade 11 and grade 12 students. C2 means above post graduation, MPhil and PhD candidates, research candidates, scholars, proficient personnel. That is C2. Not everyone can use these words. So use these words. Well, now I am going to show you why you have to use these words. These are called CEFR. CEFR means Common European Framework for Languages. Common European Framework of Languages. Now I am showing you that one only here. This is it. Now you see here, C1 and C2 means proficient. B1 and B2 means independent. A1 and A2 means basic. A1 and A2 below average, B1 and B2 average, and C1 and C2 is above average. Now this one and the OET scores. CEFR and OET. I'll show you the scores, how you will get. Yes. Now this is OET and CEFR level comparisons. C2 means 450 above. That is A grade. C1 is 350, that is B grade. B2, that is 200, that is C grade. So now you understand what are the CEFR levels. If you understand these in reading or writing or listening or speaking anywhere, these are the levels of words you have to use. If you understand, in reading, if you understand these words only, you will get 450. In writing, if you write these words only, you will get 450. In listening, if you use C2 words, then you will get A. If you use C2 words, you will get speaking 450. That is it. If you use C1 words, you will get this score 350 in all the 4 skills. So remember that one. So if you use B2, you will get this scores 200 to 340. So be careful what type of words you want to use. So this is very, very important. Yes. Is the message clear? If you say yes or no. If it is clear for you, say yes. If it is not clear for you, say no. Write down in the chat box. If you understand the importance of this one, you can write yes. If you feel that it is not important, write no. Now we are going to the passage. A reading passage. Yes. Medication non-compliance. This is the passage. Medication non-compliance. Medication non-compliance. Medication non-compliance. Okay. So this is the topic and these are the questions. Okay. Now you can see here very clearly. So this is the title. So this is the first paragraph. So this is the title and subtitle. Okay. Right. This is the first paragraph. And this is the second paragraph. And this is the third paragraph. This is the fourth paragraph. I'm showing you how you have to identify because this is paragraph based. And this is the fifth paragraph. Okay. So discharged daily medication. Yeah. So here discharged, then daily, then medication, then medication again, then this decades, and punishment. So here insert page break. And next one is critical, non-complex. Finished. So till there it is done. Now what I'll do is view, sorry, layout, orientation. Yeah. Okay. So we got everything clear. Okay. Yeah. So now question numbers 15 to 22. So this is 15th question, 16th question, 17th question, 18th question, 19, okay, right. Now I am going to give you the words. Don't go to the passage directly, no need. I'm giving you another style. No need to read everything. So in the first paragraph is a marker. It is telling you where you have to go. So that is no use. What is the writer's attitude? Attitude means opinion based question. Attitude means opinion based question. So attitude, what is his opinion? So he doubts or appreciates or skeptical or enthusiastic. So doubts is negative, appreciates is positive, skeptical is negative, and enthusiastic is positive. So two positives, two negatives. Write down positive, negative orientation. So two positives and two negatives. First one is regarding name, third one is regarding work. Appreciates. appreciates or enthusiastic. Comparison with other doctors. So you have to see here. So is it related to the names? Doubting the names, appreciate the reasons, skeptical about working style, enthusiastic more than other doctors. So is it related to the names that is doubted, or reasons and he appreciates, or work is skeptical whether it works or not? Doctors are enthusiastic and this fellow is more enthusiastic than the doctors. Doubts. What are the synonyms? What are the answers? Reasons. For example, I have already taught you. Reasons means causes, factors. Okay. Driving force. Many words I have given. Work, employment, opportunity, job. Work means employee. Okay. Usefulness, result orientedness. Okay, like that. Then next one. More than means comparison. So this doctor with other doctors. So you have to think about this one. So now doubts, appreciates, skeptical, enthusiastic. Doubts the names, appreciates the reasons, skeptical about working style, enthusiastic than other doctors. So now very simple here. What is the writer attitude towards the new program? So you'll definitely go to the first paragraph. So here it is. Now this is it. So you can understand what are the words related. Reasons is one. Okay. Patient has a history of non-compliance. Now under the new experiment program, new one. Program means study. Case study. Experiment reason. Okay. What is he talking here? Is a question. An important component. Component means factor. Reason. An important component of a patient's history and physical examination is the question of medical compliance. Okay. Many hospital charts bear the notorious comment. Notorious comment. Do you know the meaning of notorious? If you know the meaning of notorious, then you can think about this one. We have found the word. So let us find the notorious. Notorious is a C1 word. Are you a graduate or a postgraduate? You know this word? Notorious means opposite of famous. Famous is for fast positive things. Notorious criminal. Famous actor, not notorious actor. Notorious actor means negative. Famous means positive. Famous for something bad, not good. Notorious criminal. Notorious murderer. Okay. So this is a very powerful word. The company is notorious, means ill-famed. Negative image. Do you know that? Okay. Many hospitals chart bears the notorious comment. Patient has a history of non-compliance. He's telling that. Right? So what is his opinion here? Question of medical complaints. So try to understand what are the things discussed. Okay. Common reasons. Okay. Common reasons. So question, what are the keywords there? He doubts that it is correctly named. Attitude, writer's attitude regarding the new program. What is the new program? He doubts that it is correctly named. Okay. He appreciates the reasons behind it. Does he appreciate the reasons? He is skeptical about whether it can work or not. He is more enthusiastic than some other doctors. What is related, you can just see. So these words, appreciates, okay, encourage, has a positive opinion, attitude, positive attitude, doubts, negative attitude, skeptical, negative attitude, enthusiastic, positive attitude. So negative attitude regarding the name, doubts that it is correctly named. So appreciates, doubt is a negative word, appreciates reasons, skeptical about whether it can work or not, negative word, is more enthusiastic, positive word. So here, these are the words that you have to understand. Next one, in the second paragraph. So you'll go to second paragraph. Nothing is there in this, in the second paragraph, just a pointer, marker. It is pointing to the paragraph. That writer suggests. Suggest means what? Solution. He is giving a solution. Or telling, informing, demonstrating that one category of non-compliance is. What is one category of non-compliance? Okay. So now here, occasional. Keyword is occasional. And this is occasional assistance. Assistance means support. Over prescription. This is prescription regarding a particular drug. Busy and compliance. busyness and compliance. Nature, regarding taking pills. Very nature. Okay. Now you can see here, occasional assistance, occasional, occasion, on occasions only. On particular occasions, not every time. Occasional support. Only when they want to go to, only when they cannot, then it is given. Over prescribed. Next one is busy. And that's why they are not compliant. And then nature itself. So this is mental, very means mental state. Busy, physical state, action, dynamic physical state. Okay. Very lethargic, disinterested, uninterested, over prescribed, because this is a problem of the doctors. Elderly patients who are given occasional assistance, this is age. So here you see this is related to age. This is related to prescription. This is related to working style. And this is related to psychological state. So these are the four keywords. Elderly patients. Non-compliance is because they are elderly or because of the prescription of doctors. So doctors are the problem here. First one, age is the problem. Every question is a problem. Remember that. Every question is a problem. In the first paragraph, sorry, in the first option, age is a problem. In the second paragraph, doctors are a problem. Because patients are overprescribed. Doctors are a problem. Prescription is the problem. Overprescription. Over means negative. Overprescription. That's a problem. And this is the busy nature of the people. Busy nature, activity, dynamism. And people who are vary in what is the problem, what is, nothing happens like that. Vary of taking pills. This is mental state. This is dynamic physical state. This is external doctors. This is personal age. Personal, external, physical, mental. Personal, external, physical, mental. So personal is age. External is doctors because of prescription, not in their hands. Busy, physical, dynamic, then very mental, a psychological state. So what is one category of non-compliance in the second paragraph? The writer suggests that one category of non-compliance is, so age, prescription, busy nature. This is the second page. Okay. For the elderly, you can see here elderly, mentally or physically impaired, mentally disabled, physically disabled, elderly patients. Okay. So this is talking about the US insurance company's payment. Okay. Now see, but the hustle and bustle. What do you mean by hustle? Do you know the meaning of the hustle? Hustle and bustle. Do you know the meaning of hustle and bustle? If you know, there is some clue here. If you know, there is some clue. What do you mean by clue here? Hustle and bustle. That is idiomatic expression. Idiomatic expression. Not everyone can use this word. Hustle and bustle means to make someone move quickly by pushing or pulling them along. To try to persuade someone, especially to buy something, often illegal. Hustle, energetic action. Hustle and bustle, noise and activity means busy. Hustle and bustle means noise and activity together. Hustle means noise, bustle means activity like. Okay. To act quickly and with energy. Okay. So I hope you understand what is meant by hustle and bustle. Now, based on that one, hustle and bustle of daily life, business of some simply do so because they are responsible, conscious individuals by nature. But the hustle and bustle of daily life often get in the way taking medication. Hustle and bustle, they get in the way of taking medication. One reason why they are responsible people. They are conscientious people. By their very nature, they are obedient. They will take everything. But because of the busy schedule, hustle and bustle of daily life, they have no time to think about anything. And employment often get in the way. Targets, that, this, all these things are coming. And that is why that are timed inconveniently or in frequent doses, even for such well-intentioned patients. So you can understand the meaning here. So next. So hustle and bustle. Write down that one. That's very important. Next. Question. Every question is a problem. Remember that. What problem with some patients is described in the third paragraph. So you will go to the third paragraph here. Sorry. In the third paragraph. So you will go to the third paragraph. There is a problem that is described. Problem. They forget. So forgetfulness is the problem. Forgetfulness is the problem. Second one, recognize. So recognition is problem. Forgetfulness is one problem. Recognition is the problem. Misunderstanding is the problem. Their belief system is another problem. See there. So what problem is mentioned in the third paragraph? Forgetfulness. Okay. Not recognize. Third one is misunderstand. Fourth one is belief. So if you take some, you don't need to take others. That is what they think. So what is he telling there? See, for example, they believe, see, for example, a person has diabetes. He takes diabetes medication, doesn't mean that the other medications he'll ignore. Diabetes is more important. So if I take this, it's okay with others. I don't take care. No need. Diabetes is very serious problem. So I'll take medication. Cold, no problem. Why should I take? Fever, little one. Why should I take? Headache. Why should I take? So that is it. There is no practical much benefit. So why I should take? Which is more important that I will take. Some prescriptions means they don't need others. So this is about the prescribed medications. This is the forget medication. And they fail to recognize some medical conditions require ongoing treatment. Recognize ongoing. They do not recognize that this continuously they have to take it. And they don't understand their treatment. Even if you explain, they don't understand. Lack of understanding. Whatever you tell, they don't understand anything. They believe that some are taken, others are ignored. That's enough. So this is forgetfulness, and this is recognition, and this is understanding. They don't understand their treatment. So this is related to treatment, and this is related to the medical conditions, and this is related to the medication, and this is related to so they'll give prescribed medications, they'll take that and they'll leave others. Prescribed and others. Some are prescribed and some are the others. So they start neglecting the other medications. Fine. Next, see here. What does the writer say about side effects? Side effects of medication. Doctors need to have better plans in place if they develop. So this is regarding doctors' plans. This is regarding the doctors. There is too much misleading information. This is about information which is misleading. Misleading information. Fear of them can waste a lot of unnecessary consultation time. So this is related to consultation and fear. Okay. Patients need to be informed about the likelihood of them occurring. Information and related to patients. So you have to notice these things like this. Unnecessary, irrelevant, redundant, likelihood, possibility, similarity, chances, occurring, presented, present, available. In the fifth paragraph, see how he's telling in the fifth paragraph. So you'll go to the fifth paragraph. The writer's reservation. Reservation means limitation. Limitation, concern, question. His question is, his reservation is, why he is not interested about the program. He is in reservation. He is not favoring. The writer's reservation about the Philadelphia program. Is it because of the long-term feasibility of the central idea? Long-term. So it is related, sorry. It is related to term and feasibility. Term and feasibility. Related to the central idea. Idea means concept. Idea means concept. Then this is about the term. This is about the size. Regarding financial. Incentives means advantages, benefits. Next one. This is term. Term means period. Size. This is the type. Okay, this is the type. And this is the sample. Means example. Term, size, types, sample. And this is related to the medication. And this is related to the target. And the particular sample chosen to participate. So participation. Feasibility. Incentives. Medication and participation. So these are the things. Term, size, types, sample. Now what objection to the program? Objection. So what is the objection of the writer regarding the program? Why is he rejecting? It will be counterproductive. Counterproductive. Counter means against, means negative. Productive means positive, counter means negative. Counterproductive. That means unproductive. It works against production. Then heavy demands. Heavy demands. Okay. And it sends wrong messages. It is simplistic idea. Or falls down. Fall means negative. So this is regarding the production. This is regarding the demands. This is regarding the message. And this is regarding the idea. Right? This is regarding the doctors. This is regarding the patients. This is regarding the particulars or details. This is regarding the very nature. Goal. Goal. Counterproductive. Goal. Other things are nothing important. These are the words which you have to see. Sending a wrong message means giving a negative opinion. Okay. People will misunderstand. That is the meaning. Heavy demands means impossible to achieve, unachievable, non-achievable. Heavy demands. Heavy demands. Counterproductive means working against production. That means underproductive. Unproductive. So like that. Idea, notion, concept, ideology. Next one, on that score. What do you mean by on that score? On that score means based on that point. Based on that point. He is referring to that. On that score, that score. Which score? On which point? Score means point. Means according to that. Based on that. If you take this point, what is that point? Solution. Attitude. Assessment. This is response. Solution means solving the problem. Response. Response, which is told to do. Assessment, evaluation. Attitude, means opinion like. So, solution to problems. So, this is related to problems. Attitude relate in the staff. Attitude of staff. Cooperative attitude existing between staff. So, regarding staff is talking. This is why means reason or happening. Why something is happening. Concerns, worries, and this is related to patients. Okay. So these are the key words. First one is related to problems. Second one is related to staff. Third one is related to common occurrences. Fourth one is related to worries and tensions and concerns or problems. So on that score, what do you mean by that on that score? What it is referring to? Okay, it is pointing out to which one? Then next, the writer suggests that his grandmother may ultimately have benefited next one, appreciated, positive, regarding supervision, underestimated, not followed, have followed, not followed. So this is regarding the advice, follow advice, underestimated, illness, appreciated the supervision, okay, may, might, would, should. These are called modals. They are not important. There are no much meaning there. They're just there like that one to support helping words, models, different types of models. So if you understand these words, okay, if you understand these words, then you benefit from non-compliance. Appreciated supervision, underestimated illness, followed advice. So writer suggests that his mother, grandmother, what is he suggesting? Okay. Ultimately means finally, meaning. So other than that, nothing is important there. So if you understand these words, it will be very easy. So the writer suggests that his mother, grandmother may. So I'm going to give you these words. I'll give you this paragraph. I'll give you this page, these pages. So what you can do is, you can take that one and you can practice. Now it will be very easy for you if you go there. So grandmother, let us go to the last one. Benefit, ultimate benefit, or appreciating supervision, underestimate illness. Grandmother benefited from non-compliance, appreciated supervision, underestimated illness, followed advice. Which is better, you have to see there. Last question. Okay. I give the example of my grandmother. This is a thrifty, no nonsense woman. I mean, she's very sensible woman. No nonsense woman. Sensible woman. She routinely sliced all the cholesterol and heart disease pills her doctor prescribed in half, taking only half the dose. Hmm? Okay. Sadly, she died suddenly, aged 87, most likely of a massive heart attack. Had she taken her medicines at the appropriate doses, she might have survived it. But then maybe she'd have had died a more painful death from some other element. Her biggest fear had always been ending up dependent in a nursing home, and by luck or design, she was able to avoid it. She died independently. Perhaps there was some wisdom in her non-compliance. So what does the writer tell her about her? Okay, maybe, remember this word, maybe, might, perhaps means maybe. Do you know that perhaps means maybe? Do you know that maybe means perhaps? Do you know that perhaps means maybe? Then you know might. These are not important, but they will help you. They are not more important, but they'll take you somewhere closer. Okay. So why is he giving this example? So avoid. Okay. She died suddenly. What do those doctors know anyway? Sadly, she died suddenly, aged 87, most likely of a massive heart attack. Had she taken her medicines at the appropriate doses, she might have survived it, but then maybe she'd have died a more painful death from some other ailment. Her biggest fear had always been ending up independent. Her fear, ending up dependent in a nursing home, and by luck or design, she was able to avoid it. Can. So she could avoid it. Could. Able means could. There was some wisdom in her non-compliance. Now see here. So the writer suggests that his grandmother may ultimately have benefited from her non-compliance, would have appreciated closer medical supervision, might have underestimated how ill she was, should have followed her doctor's advice, should have followed her doctor's advice. So what is it telling there? So here there are some related words. Maybe, might, perhaps. Okay. So this is the way how you have to relate. Okay. Some wisdom. She was able to avoid that. Her biggest fear had always been ending up dependent in a nursing home, and by luck or design, she was able to avoid that. Avoid being dependent in a nursing home. Perhaps there was some wisdom in her non-compliance. So what does that? What? Perhaps there was some wisdom in her non-compliance. Perhaps there was some wisdom in her non, by not following that one. Okay. Perhaps there was some wisdom. Wisdom is positive. Wisdom is positive. Perhaps, maybe there was some good in her non-compliance, some wisdom, some better thing in her non-compliance. So what is positive? Wisdom is positive here. That is what he is telling. Wisdom means positive. Now see here, what is positive here? What is the positive here? May ultimately have benefited from her non-compliance. May have benefited, not has benefited. Would have appreciated closer medical supervision. Might have underestimated how ill she was. Should have followed her doctor's advice. Perhaps she has wisdom. That means she is wiser than the doctor. Okay. She may have ultimately benefited from her non-compliance. Perhaps there is wisdom. Wisdom means what? Positive. Okay. Right. May have underestimated is negative. Should have followed, did not follow. So negative. Would have appreciated. She would have appreciated. His grandmother would have appreciated closer medical supervision. So, which is closer to this one? You have to notice. So now there is positive. And here what is positive? Try to understand. Positive. Full sentence positive. Now what words? Word is positive? No. Followed is positive. Should have followed means did not follow. So it became negative. You should follow. That means you are not following. Then only you should say. You will say you are not following. Some meaning you have to know. So this is how words, there will be one particular word. Okay. So those things you can add and they will definitely help you. They will definitely help you. Now I am unmuting you. Yeah. Many people won't bother about all these things. If you know these things, then in the next exam, next test, you will get the benefit. Yes, Dr. Farid. Dr. Farid. Okay. You can check it out, Dr. Farid. Nicole. Hello, Nicole. Okay, Swapna.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Swapna, can you tell what you have learned today?
Actually, let me start from the beginning. I would like to say thank you because part C is such a very toughest part I have ever facing. So today it was so benefit for me. I could able to easily identify with your tricks, like for example, like the verbs benefited, appreciated, and easily I could able to identify uh, the things more easily than ever I felt. So your lecture was so worth for me today.
Right, right. Is this the first session that you are attending?
Yes, actually yesterday I have attended one session that aspetos for one question you've been teaching me. So today is my second session.
Okay, fine, fine. Okay. Dr. Farid, Hagar, Nicole, Hajar, Nicole, Farid. You can unmute and you can open your mic and you can share your experience. You can share your experience or you can type what new things you can learned. So what new things you have learned today? First learn the words, then only you can understand. Na? So now you told one thing, Swapna, could able to. You
Yes,
will
sir.
never use next time could with able to or able to with could because they are both the meaning the same.
I'm
I
sorry.
I can able to. I can means I am able to. You have no need to say sorry because you did not know you are telling like that. And nobody ever corrected. Many people teach the same thing. There are many teachers who teach all these nonsense things because they themselves don't know properly. They're just passing OET and coming and time pass because they have to go to UK. They have cleared their OET or they are struggling with writing. They are teaching speaking. They are struggling with speaking. They are teaching writing. I don't know how they are teaching. And nobody teaches reading and listening because nobody knows. If nobody knows reading and listening, then how are they teaching right? Reading and listening only they don't know. So then how they will remember? If you don't know these words, then how do you teach how to write these words? So like that, and that is the problem. So can able to is wrong because I can do it or I am able to do it. Can is a modal.
Yes, sir.
And don't use able.
Sure, sir.
Able also is a different form of modal. So I can do it or I am able to do it, adjective. Fine. So that I noticed, so I told you 2 times you have told the same thing. What new things have you learned today? What new things have you learned today? So you can write 2 or 3 points. Whatever you have written, you can write there. So you can write 1 or 2 comments. We have 2 minutes and you can write your comments. And you can do sessions like this. They will be very easy. Okay, good night, all of you. Hello, Nicole. Dr. Farid. Hagar. Okay, so fine. So that's the end of the session. Right. Good night, all of you.